Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? My name is Jason.
I'm Sebastian.
Hi, I'm Patrick or Petris, and we just got done doing tokusatsu stuff.
Oh,
I don't think anyone's gonna know what that means, but okay.
Yeah, we're nerds. We're tired, but we're still fighting.
I'm full of energy. I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Hifumi.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I was praising him. Sorry.
Y'all are nerds?
Geek didn't say a single thing.
It's your friend the
There he is.
DeekSage.
Alright, cool beans, and we will be doing Chapter 4, The Trial of Sakura. Does anyone need a recap over the evidence, or are we good?
I
think we're
died.
good.
I think we're good, to be honest.
Ooh, we got lost in thought. Increases the
Yeah,
time
I'll probably
limit.
get that locked and loaded.
It's not like time
died,
limit
but
was
you got
really an
revived with
issue, but we
Kyoko.
have enough to
I
spend.
died.
Poor Jay.
Ooh,
feel like
And I
got
gave
it.
Kyoko away.
I feel like I got nerfed
increases
in fighting
bullet
abilities.
capacity.
Oh,
We don't have
time
enough.
battle.
We don't have enough SP.
That is
You gotta
true,
remove-
but it's
we
not
could
like
get
we
rid of something
really
that we don't
needed.
need.
Yeah, we really don't need increased time limit because time wasn't really an issue for us.
That's not.
Yeah.
Studies
Yeah.
your aim, that's fine.
I think it
Increases
decreases it by
influence
8
by 2.
minutes.
HP is good. HP is something we need. Increases
I think
damage.
vocabulary is something we really need.
Ah, yes.
You really need all the
bullet
HP.
Because that increases our bullet capacity.
Oh yeah, that one's
that's
good.
fine.
That one's good.
Okay, cool beans. Cool beans.
Since we weren't told that this game
everyone.
was also a shooter.
All right.
Whoa.
All rise.
Rise!
Let's begin with
get
a
it.
basic explanation.
No.
We don't need a basic
Speedrun.
explanation.
Yeah. Speedrun.
Alright.
Speedrun.
Okay.
We already know who did it. Whoa, deja vu.
I've been in this place before. Hi, you're on the street.
I love that song.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
Don't ask me.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone. No way.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Oh, so quickly.
Maybe
So
she hates everybody.
Your argument. Always
I mean,
a
to be
cow.
fair-
Locked and loaded.
To be fair, her best friend just turned up dead.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a moment. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Okay, I think it's the second one we shoot.
Which one was that one again?
Hero said.
Yeah, the only reason.
Yeah.
I think it's this one, right?
Yeah. Why,
Yeah!
We barely got
I
that.
counter!
Yeah.
Break. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Then, does that mean one of them did it?
No.
Another one back to
Oh my
back?
god!
I'm going at it.
Your argument. Pocket trash.
Whole
Locked
thing in.
and loaded.
Pockets in.
Pockets in.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you was absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Liar, pants on fire.
Counter!
Shane, you're about to be the meanest person in the world if this is going the way that it's going.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the rapper from What? Oh, I'm bad at talking. That's gotta be the rapper from the candy we gave to Sakura.
Okay, so I think that eliminates Hiro and Aoi being a thing.
Well,
No, the ship has been destroyed.
That was the iceberg that sunk the ship.
Man.
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized the entire candy box.
Wow.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. She doesn't have anything to do. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
You would still keep the wrapper?
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is...
Sakura loved candy too much to share.
Yeah, exactly.
Part of my diet. Too much.
when Sakura got that candy.
Sakura's training regimen.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was...
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Sorry, dinner time. Ooh, no. Sudden hostility.
Wait, do you have to go?
No, I'm eating here.
What'd you bring for snack time?
That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
This is meat, and I don't know the English word for this, but it's arepa. It's very neat. It's like a corn pancake. I think that's the closest thing I can compare it to.
I like to imagine that Toko was actually saying this in the trial.
Sebastian's dinner corner?
Oh, I wouldn't do that to y'all. You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Acting incredibly suspicious.
He just pulled the no you!
Ending here. I was about to say that. More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Hello? Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Huh?
What would a shining message even be?
You ever seen The Shining?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message, just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
I hate the mental image I just got of like, yes, so you're saying that? And then go like, remember Makoto? Huh?
That's true. I saw it for myself.
Guys, Leon killed Sakura.
I knew.
See? Toko did it.
He's just so happy now.
What are you saying? No way, I didn't do it.
Don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on.
No.
Please? Sir, please? Thank you.
Sir?
When did you see that dying message at first?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
It's way too early in the trial.
Yeah.
Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was
On the magazine
On
shelf.
the magazine shelf.
on the shelf. I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
it.
we're 2 for 3.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Yes, where the magazines are found.
Yes.
Yes. No, I found it in the manga section of Barnes & Noble. That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
You're right.
Doesn't make sense. What doesn't make sense? I've said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us.
My dude is probably like, I'm not sure if I can say
your
this, but he's out of his
argument.
mind right now.
Magazine dying message. Locked and loaded. That is a really long bullet.
I
He's
can
so
tell you
loud.
exactly when I found the dying message. It was when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
Problem. What I said makes total sense.
He
Yeah,
said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at that time, where was the magazine?
On the shelf.
yeah.
I'm glad Byakuya isn't saying anything
Where
or,
was discovered?
much at all.
Just saying
Because-
silent from later.
Well,
just like,
my stream is lagging kind of bad right now. Because my internet's being kind of poopy.
Okay. So I think we just shoot. Wow!
Oh, we've been bamboozled. We've been bamboozled.
Wait, no, I think that was a purple.
Yeah, you just shoot the purple one.
I
Yeah.
think I shot the purple thing.
Yeah, otherwise he would
it
have lost
hadn't
a little bit of
completely
health.
cleared.
Yeah.
otherwise they would have criticized you on your brain cells.
Yow!
Lack thereof, actually.
Oh no.
That was
What's wrong? Did I say something
Oh
weird?
no. Oh no.
like this.
You know, the amount of retries that Makoto gets, he'd be a great lawyer.
No, not what I'm
Get it. Wait, no, not that one.
Not that one.
Get it.
Magazine shelf.
You sure?
Makoto gets more retries than Phoenix
Oh.
Wright.
No, I mean like
my.
suck that up.
Oh, suck it up. Okay.
I think he needs to suck it up.
Nathan. Buddy needs to remember all the mechanics of the game.
I kind of do. Slurp it.
And then
when we go back, shoot the thing that a hero says.
Okay.
At least I think that sounds about right.
Yeah. Hey.
Go.
I counter.
Call it, Patrick.
Remember when we said? Remember when you said it was the Dornos?
Uh-oh. My stream's lagging too.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
okay.
I was a
Yeah,
little
it was-
worried for a sec.
Yeah, it looked like it was gonna crash.
When Sakura's body was found, the magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hero.
The banjo mode.
When did you see the message?
Hold on, you're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us.
What?
Yo, I know those.
What?
I know
Read
what
the
those
Vienna
are.
sausage Ogre left us, and then we'll know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
You know when the brain lit.
Wow, look at my mouth.
Something's wrong.
Hey, she's Jimmy Neutron. She's smart.
Brain blast.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Oh.
Yeah.
But did anyone else bleed?
I think we can all agree that Ogre wrote that message.
And for Queen, though.
100% without a doubt she wrote it. And this is me talking, so I know it's true.
Without a doubt.
Uh-oh.
And he's right 20% of the time.
I absolutely
and we
do
have to
doubt
pay
it. There's
20%
no
of the
way
time, it
Sakura
works
wrote that
every time.
message.
20% of the time, 4 times at a time. What?
Here we go.
We pay him
wait.
for his reading, and then we have to pay to make sure he's right.
Oh, one of
Oh.
these.
PDR.
Yeah, yeah. How do I reload again?
Uh-oh.
You have
I
to
don't even.
hold the space bar, I think? No, space bar, no. Tab. Yeah, tab.
Tab.
Okay. Oh, wait.
The end is nigh.
You gotta stay on tempo, buddy.
You have a focus meter that helps you, by the way. If you press space bar, it
Space,
helps
right?
you. Yeah.
30%. He moved it up.
Right?
Ooh, okay.
Final strike.
Hey, Suts. Final strike.
Yeah!
Vortex time break!
It's
Uh-oh.
DashellStar's pizza.
With Vienna sausage?
Not spot.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger, but both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
True.
And then who did write it?
Hero could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah, he admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Wait.
No!
Huh?
No, I think okay, I think she took the poison by accident, but then something about the candy or whatnot, and then he's like, oh shoot, she died. So he's like, I might have killed her, so I gotta try and like cover it up in a panic. I don't think he actually killed her though.
You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Yasuhiro Hagakure has been ejected.
No.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
I didn't ask for your opinion. And when I got there...
Hey, what up?
Hey.
Would you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well.
Oh, okay.
Would you like a piece of candy? It might help you give some energy.
Oh, sure. Thanks.
All the cool kids are doing it.
All the cool kids are
And
doing
that's all she
candy.
said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
Didn't even play pool?
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
And this is it. Going to end it today. Going to end everything.
And as soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then
Oh.
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and I smashed it across her head.
Sakura looks completely unaffected.
Yeah, she has to be.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
Did I just felt a breeze behind my head?
Did you just poke me? And then she just
need something.
went limp.
Huh?
I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you. You're the worst. I hope you die.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
Stick him in a stew?
Oh no.
Boil him, mash him, stick him in a stew.
Thank you.
You're not gonna get off that easy.
Oh.
Death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
What do you mean? He's gonna die anyway. What are you talking about?
Hina.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
Nope, this class trial has been way too short.
Yeah.
No, the class trial is way too short. No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
Yeah, the chalk and the locker.
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider this case closed.
So, what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense?
Or that
What
giant,
could he have-
like, pool of blood.
What he would have had to do after writing the message? It doesn't make sense.
I think it's Toko. No, I think he's just trying to blame someone.
No,
Maybe
he
it's
said he
Sakura.
put it.
Why didn't he
He
use
said he
Sakura's
put it back on
finger?
the table.
Put what back on the table?
Oh yeah, why the magazine was hidden? Yeah,
Oh, I thought Kyoko found it like on the shelf.
Yes, but
she did.
Hiro said
but it
that
was
he
on
put
the
it back on the table.
That's what he said.
Oh, okay. Happy.
I got it.
Cancel my detective
That's
skills.
true. Everything you just said, it doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well,
For the lulz.
I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying. He's gotta be lying.
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
It was you.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Now, who could it be?
I don't think there's any question about that.
Then who was it?
It was
Everybody looks at Byakuya.
You, Jimmy Neutron! And they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine. They must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone who wouldn't like what had been written.
Byakuya.
There's only one choice. It's Byakuya. It had to be Toko, right?
What? That doesn't make any sense because Toko's squeamish at blood.
True.
Oh yeah, she touched. Ooh, maybe fresh blood.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Either that or it's Jennifer Jill.
Why would I? Would I have? Wait, but more important. It doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
This is the ultimate strat.
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle, but that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time.
No.
If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So what do you want me to do?
Your best.
Write your name out several times. Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
I want
We
Hero's
haven't
bracelet.
reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. Here we go. Make your argument.
Hero's too dumb to defend
Kyoko's
himself.
examination summary. Status of Sakura's body. Yellow powder. Locked and loaded.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre straight from behind before she could see anything.
You hit her from behind, and you only hit her once, is that right?
Shoot it!
I think that's the one, but I want to
With
see
the
everything
first
else.
swing, the
Yeah.
bottle shattered.
you said something else.
He went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer.
Hiro hit Sakura, that's for sure. But this doesn't end there. There's something that proves that the wounds on their head.
Wounds?
The wounds. No, wounds.
Wow.
Status of
Status of
Sakura's
Sakura's
body
body is what
or
we need.
Kyoko's
Status of
examination
Sakura's
summary?
body.
The status
Okay.
of Sakura's body.
If it's not that, then it's Kyoko's.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, it's
Kyoko's
Kyoko's thing.
examination.
Alright. It was one of those two.
Cringe move, Makoto.
Cringe move. You get a do-over?
Fail.
Yeah! It's Papa John's! Pa pizza!
Better ingredients, better pizza.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Thank you.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
That's probably easily the nicest thing that Byakuya has ever said to anyone.
Yeah.
Two
all for it.
means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
And hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles.
That's where you're wrong!
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside. That was the bottle. Oh wait, sorry.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 had gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
The correlation between the Monokuma bottles. I feel like it's starting to become clear. Yes, the queen. That connection must be... It's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Hangman's Gambit. Okay, queen piece. Chess
piece.
Give me a C. C-H-I. Oh wait, E. Wait, chess. E.
Give me an
Give me
E.
an E. Give me an S. Give me a P. Wait,
No,
S.
you S's, buddy.
I thought I already got an S. Give me an S. I need a P.
Then go to the bathroom.
I need a P.
Wow.
How
I need a
bad
P.
RNG luck would this be if like you watched this minigame?
C. E.
Oh no.
Chess piece. Complete.
Complete.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece. King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Oh, he's good.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's the matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain.
Do we really need to have this
In chess,
explained
there
to
are
us?
6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
I mean, I knew
Jay this
all of
role?
these. Like, I was in 2nd grade and I knew about this.
Dude, some of us don't know this.
Cough, cough, Makoto.
Yeah, Makoto. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
I even know a lady.
What? Hina, you aged!
Poor very own eye.
Is missing.
The queen isn't missing. Toko's right there.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, you're canceled.
I was gonna say like everyone here, like, all the girls here are queens, but no, you beat me to it. You beat me to it. This is just Toko.
So, we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi's way better.
We
I want to learn that.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I meant.
She's a shogi player, confirmed?
Yeah, let's go.
So,
Do not just call Hero.
I'm about to say, you just...
That was in the past.
That was like 5 seconds ago!
In the past.
So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared anytime before the murder.
No, it's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Then you'll understand.
I don't know, like Kentucky.
Wait,
Fried chicken?
then
That's
the
in
bottle
Texas,
that was
right?
missing. It was excited.
Yeah, I'm gonna break!
It was broken too, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe the reason why they weighed the same or they weighed differently is because both were shattered, like the thing. It was broken.
Oh.
So then the person put that on there. They didn't think they were gonna weigh them on a scale.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Science.
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Dang, I can't refute that.
Oh, well, I can do this.
No.
That's right! We found evidence.
I just got a Danganronpa meme from a friend. I had to watch it.
Just checking memes while we're trying to kill one of our classmates? Come on.
Man,
We
Yeah,
found
send it to
evidence
me.
that shows that there were more than one. Was more than one. Wait, more than just.
we can read, right?
We found evidence that shows that there were. I keep on wanting to say were. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken babata.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is Kyoko and I figured out before.
There it is. Sachi Kanatamioka.
I got it. Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
We don't need to know
We
what
compared
happens
the
between
weight
you
of the
two.
broken
I'm sorry.
bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Of course.
What?
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that, and get rid of it like that anyway? Thank you for skipping it.
Because of what it would reveal about the case. There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by second attacker.
Aficionados?
What?
Some
Student is the ultimate polling
What is an
aficionado.
aficionado?
An aficionado is someone that plays a lot.
No, it's
A
Fettuccine
master.
Alfredo.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
Okay, it's gonna be really messed up if like Sakura died from poison and these two were just attacking a dead body.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think that's how it goes.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle.
Does all move? Bonk!
What? What? You told me it's the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted it to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Stop putting salt on her!
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room where the incident took place.
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
Maybe it wasn't you, but it was Genocide Jack.
No, Genocide Jack doesn't kill women.
Dude, he just switched! He just switched! Look at this! No way! You killed her, I'm sure of it!
Shut up. Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
Exactly!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy that I am.
Oh my god.
You're wrong.
Plus, I remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
You know what I just thought of?
That
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay.
Toko was
That's why I
hiding
headed
in the locker.
Oh. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
That's
After the shock thinking I killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Oh my god. Could someone tighten the screws in his brain? I think they've come loose.
Are you really that attached to Byakuya?
Yes.
No, Toko.
You're one of
Where
the
heck
same.
did you disappear to?
Do you really want to say that? Do you really want to say that you're one and the same?
Oh,
He's calling
I'm
himself a
tempted.
Kenny. He's calling himself
see
a
it,
Kenny.
Wait, hold on. I'll give you the first scene in which you and Byakuya are different. You sent from a Toko.
True!
Oh.
We don't know what happens.
Oh my god. Read the line.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went into the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No,
Wow.
it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. But new element has been added.
The bullet time battle.
Another one.
Another one.
Left mouse button during final strike. Extra attention.
Oh, come on.
Truth bullet. Oh, great. Select it. Q key.
I want to see Hero, but with the jacket actually on.
Oh, thanks.
Ooh.
Halfway. Halfway.
We're halfway there.
Looking good. Never thought that I'd ever say.
Oh, you're halfway there.
The moment of
Whoa,
truth.
Squidward on the chair.
What?
Squidward on a chair.
Do I have to say these lines?
No.
Nah, you're good.
I don't
Thank
think
you.
you read them fast enough. I can't even.
True, I
About it.
can't.
I did it for Leon once, and we never had to do it again.
Because Patrick, like a true champ, showed us that it was impossible. It's too fast.
I was the test monkey.
Monkey. Also, we're all literate. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, because we play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Final strike. Flash shards on the floor.
No.
Locker handprint.
Handprint, yeah.
Let's go!
Oh. Oh, that was a weird lag.
Break! Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Well, you heard her.
Okay. Okay then. Then let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll everything up, right?
I can't, my voice can't go through that sound.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
See, was that so hard now?
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
The power of Byakuya.
Shane.
Alright, good enough.
I'm down.
No, I swear there's no way.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Dang. Did he
Straight
really,
up again.
he really just say straight up?
Wait, what do you mean, probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happens between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
Byakuya could tell Toko to go count every grain of sand in the beach and she would do it.
She would totally do it.
God. After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early. So I went to the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Did someone just fart?
That was my chair.
Okay.
That was my chair.
The chair.
My favorite chair. Imagine, that'd be best. Yes, and I saw you write my name, and I saw you for your dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
Oh, hero. Ha 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 ha. Insert laugh track here.
Classic hero.
This was recorded in a live studio audience.
It probably is, unfortunately.
Oh no. Monokuma TV.
Monokuma just winks knowingly. So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
Can you blink? The lightning bolt eye?
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I don't even think you can blink, period.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles. All of you.
Now here's food for thought. The only person who canonically has eyelids that we know of so far is Taka. He's the only one whose eyelids we've seen.
Oh my. Yeah, you're right.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
Okay, it sounded like you said no.
I swear I didn't. I swear I didn't.
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me, like a monster growling.
Sakura came too?
When I turned around,
Flashback. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
there was Sakura covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Alright, go ahead and sneeze.
Oh no.
Her? You mean?
She did that on purpose.
Okay, I was gonna say, can she do that?
Guess who's back?
Hi.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
I'm okay with this. Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Mrs. Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
What?
So I can't really say what was going on.
I don't think that's a thing, is it?
Maybe?
No, that actually is a thing,
With the
for some people. Yeah.
Okay.
But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully, when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit, I wondered? So I opened my eyes to see...
It was me. Oh.
I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
Oh, Sakura, work on your blocking skills.
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible.
You think I don't know that?
What?
No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
Man.
But I am adorable. And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
Adorable.
I was about to die for some women. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
If Byakuya goes out, I'm okay with this. Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem.
Toko has eyelids, by the way.
Oh man, we confirmed this. Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre, so that's good.
Well, ain't one way to say it.
Good. Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's that. Let's start the phone. Come on.
Shane, why aren't you paying attention?
You good, dude? What's going on?
No, I'm looking at my phone.
Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
Because Hina likes him!
The ship is back intact, everyone.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No.
Wanna know what would really throw us in for a loop? If Hina was the one.
Oh.
You know
I
what?
mean, maybe.
You know what really
Not quite yet.
throw me in a loop? Y'all talking about a potential ship. Meanwhile, my ship's when Sakura died.
Aww.
Okay.
Huh? Not yet. Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh.
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's. But that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell me your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
A gaggle is a group of geese, right?
No, don't bring Canadian geese into this.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Yes!
It's not over yet, is it?
You're telling me not.
The one who
You're
killed
telling me.
Sakura is...
Oh my god.
This is Sakura back from the dead. You're canceled.
Oh my gosh. Make your argument. Kyoko's examination summary. Status of Sakura's body. Yellow powder. Locked and loaded.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, so I remember being up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. He smashed you in the head with the Monokuma bottle?
Monokuma.
Sorry, Monokuma.
That's his mom.
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. Killed her in front of the shelf.
Wait a minute!
Yeah, she was sitting down when she died.
Someone gave birth?
Status of Sakura's body.
Right?
100%.
Yeah!
I'm sorry, someone gave birth to Monokuma.
Break. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another line from the bloodthirsty serial killer.
I am going to kick you in the throat.
I'm going.
Hina,
Throat chop.
don't tell us. Was it actually you?
I'm going to kill you and then kill you again.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
Who's divided?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf.
The blood.
The blood.
Yeah, blood.
Yes.
What I'm thinking here is that she drank poison, then Hiro smacked her, and then Toko smacked her, and then she just died because of the poison.
Eventually, Sakura
Who
stopped
gave
thinking.
her the poison?
Herself, probably.
Sakura
Maybe.
was
Oh.
definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
She must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
How?
How?
All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now. Look at me. I can carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
Good to know.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
I'm not trying to die.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
Let's not get so trigger happy havoc, okay, Jimmy?
Stop that!
I can't believe you.
Name drop.
Roll the credits.
George by George Lucas put that there. Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Oh, she's good. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. Sassy, aren't I? After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
No, because when we were looking inside, the
The
locker,
locker
was open.
Well,
Hina,
I'm
what are you
cool.
saying?
I'm
Huh,
smart.
Hina?
I'm smart.
There's a discrepancy in there, Hina.
To be fair, she literally just lost somebody important to her, and it's very visually still reeling from it.
Being trigger happy
Maybe it was all
havoc.
entire.
Dude,
what if the
I
whole thing
can't
was
keep
an act?
rolling the credits. I'm still rolling.
Huh? So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was still confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group?
No, I don't think that's possible. The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because I was in the locker.
It was Makoto.
They love their dummy answers.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously, Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Huh. Okay then. Where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
No, you killed her.
I think the fact I don't know proves I didn't kill her, thank you very much.
See?
You're lying.
Shut up, Hina. No, she's not. I've been saying it all along. There's still more to this case.
Oh my god.
Genocide Jill didn't do it. That means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important?
Yes.
If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's...
The only two characters in this room with a brain right now are Byakuya and Toko.
Yalta doesn't have a brain.
Yellow powder. Monokuma file number 4. Aoi's account. Locked
It's the yellow
and
powder, I'm assuming.
loaded.
What is it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't the Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possibility, cause what killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
So you heard that said I'm blaming me, huh?
Yes.
If there's one place I might find a clue, it would have to be written in there.
Oh, I'm on a Kuma file then, alright.
So then what do we shoot? The blow to the head,
Good
right?
question.
That Hina says?
Because in Monokuma File 4, it says that she died from the blow to the head.
Yeah.
Oh! I counter!
Counter-Strike.
Break!
The game.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Shane.
Well, I
phone
mean,
again,
maybe when she
Shane.
got hit. What? No, don't take my phone, Mom. I swear.
You're grounded.
I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
That's not how this works, dum-dum!
That's not how it works.
No.
That's all it was. The file went unspecified vomited blood.
First, my mom takes away my phone, and now I'm being called dumb-dumb to suck.
Dum Dum, the adult are talking. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
This guy's so mean.
Because you checked so thoroughly.
Even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies.
I like that body.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
Hey, those are both the same thing.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
The yellow powder! Some sort of reaction within her body, most likely.
Candy.
Sakura was poisoned.
Poison.
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and there can be no mistake.
What?
There can be no mistake!
You make me go all weak in these.
Okay,
She was poisoned? It is impossible.
give it a few days, honey.
Give it a few days.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Better than you can. Of course, if you don't
You are
mind.
mean.
Everyone, quiet. Shut up and listen to Master.
No one was talking.
You're the only one talking.
Yeah, thank you, Hero.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Maybe it'll pick up this time. Huh? Not in the rec room. Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
C9.
Where's the C4?
Is that the poison?
No, it's my
Behind this
dad's
mystery.
whiskey. What does it look like? It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
Chug.
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Let me guess, you removed evidence from the crime scene, dum-dum. Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into three sections: A, B, and C.
Where's D, E, and F?
In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
I like chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Thank you,
Yes.
Captain Obvious.
Well, that's
You're
the question,
welcome.
isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it.
You
It's on
better.
the same shelf as all the supplements. I'm positive.
It's on A.
The
Thank you,
poison was
Captain
actually
Obvious.
in section A, wasn't it?
Well, but you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Grr.
Isn't it?
Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah? So, why?
Good question. Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean what I said. I mean this.
Oh, it's this scene. Wait, he's going
I thought he was drinking. Is he drinking?
He just collapses in front of everyone.
He chugs it.
I
Definitely
couldn't
poison.
believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips, and
What a Chad!
Everyone play Crab Rave.
we were so shocked at what we were seeing. All we could do was stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Local Byakuya dies.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no, Master's in real trouble. You have to drink some water. You can't just swallow powder, it'll stick to your throat.
Did he just do the cinnamon challenge?
Yo,
Idiot! You just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
no,
The
keep it.
flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Oh, was that the yellow powder? Protein!
Probably.
Protein?
Can I see the ball for a second?
You're gonna want to add some protein.
Ah, sure.
So you're gonna want to add
Whatever you
some
like.
protein and some protein.
Kyoko
And some more
took
protein.
the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched the finger to her tongue.
This is it. It's protein powder.
Me too.
Huh?
Tastes just like a Nintendo Switch cartridge.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder.
He's no longer a Chad anymore.
Which makes one wonder. The poison that should have been in the bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder,
And it went into
which would mean
her
that, conversely, the poison must have been... Could it be? Yeah.
And that would mean
It would may have been replaced, but she
Hangman's
took the
Gambit.
entire bottle and poured it in.
only 2 people knew about the stuff before then, and that
Give
was
me an
Hina
R.
and Sakura.
Give me an R, please.
Oh.
I hope you know how to spell
Gross.
protein.
Give me a T.
And I'm just kidding. No.
No, we need a K.
Oh, you're right.
E.
I was gonna say this is the
N.
most like this is the most useless
Give me a D.
Hangman's
I.
Gambit ever.
Wait, no I. I meant I, and then an N.
He just started
drink.
spamming. He just started blasting.
I started.
So
So
anyway,
anyways,
I
I
just
started blasting.
Complete.
I love that. I'm gonna say that out of context all the time. I just started blasting.
That's so out of context.
So anyways,
if you understand the
I
protein,
just started blasting. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
logical.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap! Yay!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at the scene.
The protein drink.
The cup filled with water.
Drink the chess piece. Drink the chess piece, please.
Yeah.
Yum.
Man.
You're saying
It's
they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
Oh my gosh, was it actually Hina?
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
Well, now she won't have any more.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Wow. Bleeding head wound thing.
I had one shot to make that joke.
You didn't. I mean, hey, I did. Yeah, I did the trigger thing. So
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real?
Hey, that's my thing.
Evidence revealing who replaced the 2 materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The evidence that shows who switched them, it has to be... It must be what we found in front of the shelf.
The footprints.
The
we found Aoi's powder.
The powder's on her shoe.
Powder on her shoe.
The footprints in the
Oh
powder.
yeah.
Yeah!
Footprints in the powder.
The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints in there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belonged to will pose no problem.
Nice.
We can read.
No, we can't. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who.
It was me.
Oh. A deductive reason.
Yeah.
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina,
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
if you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
That ogre's killer was...
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
You
I did it! I killed Sakura!
That doesn't sound right.
just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
Still call them sneakers?
No, but there's powder on Sakura's
Wait,
shoe.
powder's on
And the
Sakura's
only
shoe.
people in here, the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, huh? The only people wearing sneakers here are me and Leon.
How dare you!
Makoto and Byakuya.
I'm mad. I'm real mad.
Me and Hina are the only ones.
I think she's trying to frame herself
so
because she's
Byakuya.
just so frustrated she's gonna kill everyone.
That explains why you...
These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours?
Give me your feet.
No!
Okay, then let
Okay,
me see
this
your
is
shoes and
all
I'll
we
confirm
thought.
their size for myself.
Sir!
I'm sorry. If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Your
Did you
mother!
just sniff my shoes, Byakuya?
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
That protein powder's got her acting.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
Okay, but she did this last trial too.
She did.
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true?
The shoe.
Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I want donuts!
What?
Sorry, that was me talking, not Hina.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
What kind of donut?
You have one chance.
You have one shot at this.
Plain sugar.
There it is. Obligatory Kamen Rider reference for the episode.
A bagel! Bagel! I found her there in the rec room. She was hurt.
I was making commenter references since we started. Like, I keep saying Pfizer references. Anyway, continue.
She asked me to bring her the protein shake. Drink, I don't care. Shake, drink, yeah. But when I went to I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought,
I
right?
thought that was Byakuya speaking internally.
That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poison mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it.
stop right there.
This is Ace Attorney.
I'm not convinced. Objection.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
Maybe I would.
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
Speaking of honey, today's sponsor.
Stop that. Oh my god. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
When are you ever?
You're right.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
I'm not convinced. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentiment. There's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Merry holidays, everybody.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Oh, great.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
No, it doesn't. The fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not. Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. And it makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous, so I didn't notice. I left the footprint. Yeah, footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina, could you go into a bit more detail?
Man, I'm like one-sided. Why are you trying to tell me?
Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
So protein go out, poison go in. Bam, bada bing. How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please. I'd like to know too.
Oh, fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina was the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
You could have done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away. Oh, great. Y'all, it's coming. Sorry. I'm tired of your dum-dumness. Right away, I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah, when I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot. Don't say anything, Byakuya. Shush. I knew exactly what you were gonna say right there.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told.
It's
First,
a bunch of hooey.
you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct? But wasn't the protein spilled from C?
Oh.
Yeah.
But if that's true... Because the bottle, look at that, the bottle's in C. Isn't that a little strange?
Yeah, you are. I'm sorry.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
Oh my god. Big Mac! What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
We're actually kind of Little Mac.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out. Until I until I uncover the full truth of this case.
Oh boy.
Make your argument. Footprints in the powder. Chem lab shelf. Source of the powder. locked, and loaded. I think is the source of the powder.
First, I went to Section C. That's where I grabbed the poison.
Okay.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah, when I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
In the chem lab, where were the footprints? And what direction were they facing? Those
Northwest!
facts clearly contradict with what Hina just told us.
I don't even have a compass. How did you know that?
Wait, so then... Okay, footprints in the powder then. Grab the poison. Drop it. From C to A. Put the powder back in A. Wait. C to A.
That-
Put it back in A.
That was
No,
probably
that's okay.
I already know the answer.
Well, you know what?
Of course you know the answer!
Of course you know the answer. Wait, okay, do we have to suck
Hey,
anything
I
up?
also know the answer.
No, you don't.
You know what?
Okay.
You don't have to suck anything up. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think... Wait, she said
When you
she
shoot that
went
last-
from C to A. Wait, she got the poison at C. Wait, so then was the yellow powder that was dropped the poison?
I'm confused.
No, the thing she dropped was protein. Was one of the protein powders.
She
There's
dropped
more
the
than one.
protein,
Yeah.
but the bottle was on the
she
other
had to go from
s-
A to get the protein to C where she dropped it.
yeah. And
So
there's
then-
no footprints on...
There's no footprints in A. Wait, no, there's
There's no
footprints.
footprints on C.
There's no footprints in C. Wait, so then I shoot what?
The last
And with
thing that
what
she
bullet?
says. Try shooting the last thing that she says with the bullet you have loaded.
Is it this one?
No. Next one.
No.
Alright, well. That's all I had.
Well, I've done all I could.
First, I went to section C. Then grabbed the poison. Okay. Spilled some of the powder on the ground from the shelf. Yeah, when I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it. But you dropped the protein, not poison. From section C to A, that's where I switched to the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein back in A. Then I took the bottle with poison and left the chem lab. Chem lab shelf? No. Source of the powder.
Okay, try the footprints in the powder on the section C to section A.
Okay. Footprints. And I grab the poison. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah! I
Let's
counter! Break!
Is it?
You said you went to get the poison from section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah. What about it?
What was that
And
voice?
after that, you said you moved from section C to section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from section C to section A. That contradicts what you just said.
You're a walking contradiction.
What? I'm making weird voices for her now.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements.
That sounded like a bit Canadian.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
You're Canadian confirmed.
I was just okay. I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint. Well, that's weird.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
I swear I didn't do anything. Well.
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
Oh, just like me.
This isn't so simple and clean. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well, you see.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Whoa, Byakuya flustered? Is that a rare sprite?
That's a rare sprite.
You mad, bro?
And subscribe.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with your account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Oh, great.
New evidence? Impossible! There can't be!
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
Oh?
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Huh? A piece of glass?
It had sunk into the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
Good job. He's actually helping.
What is it?
Oh, still don't realize? Well then.
Oh my
Why
god.
don't you explain it?
Tell him,
I'm tired. Explain
Huh?
it, please.
Me? Was that a glass shard from the broken window?
That might have been.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Yeah, go
The
Makoto.
shard
You're
of light
smart.
blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something this same shade of blue.
The Monokuma bottle.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it feels so
It's
good finally being able to
Part
actually
of
do
the
some
window
acting.
from the rec room door, right?
The window?
Byakuya forging evidence?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
What did I tell you?
where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina told us. Hey.
Hey.
Section A.
Hey.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. Is that what you said? Right, Hina? And yet, somehow, a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Then, everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in the bottle.
And then, once the room was opened,
Uh-oh.
the bottle somehow... What? The bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we... The protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
Oh no.
It had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
No!
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Good question.
She was there in spirit.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can oh my god, I can't say this. The protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Because the glass was under the can.
Oh, wow. Oh, come on. How can you say that?
By speaking.
How can you know what I don't know?
The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened.
Oh boy.
I actually get to be human with Byakuya.
Argument. Source of the powder. Empty protein drink. Chem lab shelf. Locked and loaded. Empty protein drink. Yeah.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Nice.
In there before the rec room was unlocked. When the locked room was unlocked. In other words, when I broke the window. By yeah, okay. Yeah, the pretty drink from myself, a little powder. Yeah, okay. I counter! It's DiGiorno's!
I feel like we're playing
Did that one.
Dude, every time we talk about DiGiorno, it makes me want to eat something.
Right?
I'm actually. Oh, I haven't
You
even been
remember
here yet.
how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Uh-oh, technical difficulties. Hold on. Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
That's an even rarer sprite. What the? And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
Rare sprite. Time to give your credit card number.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier, when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it.
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
Man, it's Among Us all over again.
As long as it was in a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
If that's true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
Someone punched
I thought we all agreed. I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it, knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
I know about fan fiction. Exactly what happened.
Oh no, he's back.
Hifumi!
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please tell us.
He apologized?
He knows the word sorry?
This isn't
Oh my gosh. Screenshot it and quote it. Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
I don't think.
The one... Well, you're right about that. The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been...
Sakura.
Hero, bring it back. It's all come full circle, literally.
I think...
Oh man.
It was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
What are you talking about? There's no way.
On the contrary, we know for a fact that she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying. Stop lying. Why? Why would you lie like that?
Why do you?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C.
Was there a need to put that in
Kyoko
section
already
one?
showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it.
You have to
Grab the
hit her
shoe.
with over the
Hey,
head.
Hina! Take this!
Bonk.
It ain't your day, Chuckle Nuts.
Okay, I'm gonna try
Oh,
hearing
this
these
again.
voice lines.
You're a liar. What are you saying? You're wrong. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Just let it out already. Stop talking. I don't want to hear it. Oh God. What are you saying? You're a liar. Wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah, see, they're just repeat
Wrong.
lines.
Wrong. I
Oh
dislike
no, I think I'm right.
you. Stupid.
Okay, you know what?
If Byakuya starts saying that, then oh my gosh.
All right. Final strike. It's just a yellow powder.
There's any proof this
Ultimate move! An actual gun. Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Maybe someone's just really dehydrated.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there when the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid it getting all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place?
The fact that he's thinking it all is great.
You're doing great, Katie. The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contains.
Oh, Yawning is back. No, it was me. The poison.
Hina, poison confirmed.
Because I killed her.
No, you didn't kill her. The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the locked room.
It was
There's only
Sayaka!
one way to explain it. Wait,
It was Leon.
it was Leon.
We can select the faces.
It
Yes, you can
wasn't
select the
Genocide
faces of someone
Jill.
who's dead.
Yeah, Sakura.
It
It's
wasn't
Sayaka.
Hiro.
It was Sakura.
Wasn't Hina.
Monokuma.
I don't think it
wasn't
was
Mondo.
Kyoko. So then, it's me.
Okay, you were speedrunning. I was gonna laugh if you like accidentally clicked someone else, not Sakura.
Do not click Byakuya. I
Do it, do it. I will give you 5 likes.
You already know the answer, right, Makoto?
Oh
No.
no.
Wait a minute. Hold
Patrick, your
on.
last character.
Hold on. Wait, please.
Your last
Let's not
character.
drag this out any longer. Oh, we don't get a choice.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Embarrass myself.
Oh, it's not
oh
me.
my heart.
Wait, it's not Byakuya.
Just click Sakura.
Jason, are you just hardcore in the role right now, or are you actually having a brain fart?
Jason, please answer us.
Jason, come on, man.
Just do Sakura, please. Thank you.
Got it.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
No way.
Even I didn't know that.
What? The killer was Sakura?
You suck.
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. Also, she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. Because, of course,
She locked herself in the room.
No, Monokuma forced her into the locked room. Don't
You're in the locked room in secret.
Okay, I swear, if this Byakuya slander does not stop.
the locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Why?
You needed to throw out the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there, near the door. Because you already know Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway. That put.
That's you, Makoto.
Jason.
Oh, that's me. I thought it was. That's when you picked up the bottle,
I thought it was
right?
me too.
Is it just me or does Kyoko? Does everyone look off? Their faces look weird.
Yeah, the shading is weird.
Yeah, it's a new drawing. Like a different artist does it.
I was
Yeah.
too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Yeah, you have to go get him.
Why?
I have to go get the others.
Are you that Snapchat filter?
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
Yeah, everyone.
Sakura's been killed, I see.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
Patrick, I know that was you like speaking really fast, but I thought you were saying something in Spanish.
Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know would never have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
But why?
No dignity.
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison, vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No. I killed her. I didn't.
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not. Nothing's over.
Is Monokuma out there reading a book?
Is he reading a book?
Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
It's never over.
With a comic recap. Hey.
So,
All right.
Wait,
So,
who gets
I
punished
don't.
then?
Hina no longer has my
Byakuya sees
simp
the note.
license.
Yeah.
So Sakura
Sakura
left a
leaves a note for
to
Hiro, Toko, and then Byakuya.
Toko,
There's-
and
Byakuya!
Byakuya. Now Toko went, hid inside the locker, saw her, and then got the candy. Hiro got the candy.
She's chilling on the couch.
Why would you think that was a
What's in the bottle?
the
That
bottle
is the night piece, not the
night piece?
picture.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Wait.
that.
No, because that's a repeat of this right here.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yep.
So then swung down, and then
Oh wait. Oh, never mind.
the knight.
Yes!
Ka-chow.
And then,
Toko.
then he writes Toko.
He writes Toko, and he fled the scene.
And
Toko
there's like
in
a
the locker saw everything, and
There's like
inside
It's one of her
rolling out of it towards the right.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
she crept out, saw what was written inside, and then put it back in, put it on the shelf, and then she left. Yes,
Oh, there.
upside down. Sakura woke, and then
genocide Jill. Then she grabbed the
And then
queen piece and went kaboom.
a second bonk.
Then
She
she just
cleaned up some of the
scooped up-
glass and the chess piece and the figure. And then Sakura was like, "Why does everyone keep on bonking me today? What a weird day."
Okay.
Then she picked up the
Got the Chem C9
Poison.
and then
My
died
time has come. My
for,
time
for
has
some
come.
reason.
God.
And then
Then we appeared,
We went-
accompanied
and then
by a
there-
shadow man.
and then
I'm confused
got
now.
the poison
Never mind. I'm not confused
and then
anymore.
got the A2
Put that
and
thing-
planted it there.
Put her hand there!
Oh, I
Punch it.
got it. Play the theme music.
Sakura leaves the note for Byakuya.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Just
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
all the cool kids are trying it.
When he got there,
You know that guy.
he
Hero in the
mistakenly
locker.
thought Sakura was offering him some drugs, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it.
The darkness
Thinking
consumed
he
him.
killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the bottle and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear,
Nice creep
she
sound
jumped
effect.
out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off of Sakura's head and fainted.
Don't worry, Santa's got you.
This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece.
I was gonna say,
And that
Genocide
explains
Attack.
how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive.
Like a champ.
So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab.
My time has come.
She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath.
Oh no!
Later on,
And then she died.
the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash. Oh my gosh. We had to smash the door's window to get inside.
There is a dead person right here, guys.
But someone had already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison off the ground.
I'm so sorry.
And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can.
I don't
They
believe
did
you.
all
Sorry
of
for a
this specifically
second.
to place all the suspicion on themselves. In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
Oh man.
was you, Hina.
But if she didn't actually kill
Complete.
her, then she's not gonna get executed.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide this fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened?
It sure did, buddy.
But, Makoto, how did you...
We're breaking Byakuya right now.
How did you manage to... How are you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
He's better than you.
Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes it so complicated.
She just called him basic.
You claim to be built different, but really, you're just a basic B-word. That's what you don't understand.
Oh my
And that's how
god!
we solve this case.
You just called him basic. Yeah. Oh
See,
my god.
didn't I tell you?
You're basic.
When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Smiling. Get
Nerd.
Which one?
That was the chapter 4 trial.
Let's go.
Sports.
Is there an S rank?
In the
It's in
game.
the shorts.
There's no S rank? Okay, so we got top score.
106.
Skittles.
Yeah.
Did you just call them Skittles?
Okay, okay. I think we can all agree you've made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I swear, if he executes the sign.
What's it gonna be?
He's just gonna go, oops, you can't pick the sign.
We're screwed.
Monokuma punches the sign.
Oh, we could vote in Monokuma.
I don't think we have a choice anymore.
Bing bong.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. Okay, we're done here. See you tomorrow.
So, that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Why?
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened?
Yep.
If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us. And yet why did you do that?
Yeah, we all died there.
Because that's exactly what I wanted.
That's it.
All
My
of us
SIM
die as
card has
friends.
officially been redacted.
No. I mean, the reason Sakura
Jump aboard the
died
train, bud.
is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her.
Don't go pulling this crap on me.
That's right.
Ah.
Couldn't let her be the only one that died.
You don't mean you were gonna take all of us with you?
You absolute brainlet.
How dare you?
This
We
is
have to atone for our sins.
not.
Oh, Mami Osumi no Kazuro.
Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
I should have said it here.
That's not how this works.
Serious? That's
You still don't understand. Then let me explain.
No, you
realize just how much
you
despair
redacted that card.
Sakura was carrying with her when she died. Look at this.
Such brutality had made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
That's...
I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note.
Did you know that
And
most
you didn't
suicides
tell
don't
anyone.
don't have a suicide note?
Yeah.
A suicide note?
Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine.
I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me. You tried to protect me, and because of me, my closest friend got hurt.
So close to screaming.
I can't scream that loud now.
Sakura!
Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility.
Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked me, with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is?
Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. They're friends.
Wow.
Sakura... She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet... You trampled all over her feelings. And then you did the unthinkable.
No, that was just a misunderstanding.
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you. And you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was? Seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina, you came.
Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you.
Come on.
What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
A favor?
I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to?
Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back.
Once again, nobody's right and nobody's wrong, and I'm sad.
That was the last
Friggin'
conversation I had with her.
Yeah, I don't think anyone got this.
I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura! Let me in! Please open the door! Why? Why? Why did she have to die? She had a weakness, but just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet, you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it.
Hina.
We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live.
And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial.
Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but
Your monster was crying.
it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
Alright, that's it. Death to the bear.
Yes, finally.
Vote him out.
Up to the bear.
Judgment to the bear.
Judgment time.
I'm gonna bring Noodle back from the dead.
Get him. Stick him.
What did you just say?
Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant?
Of course. I know what she was thinking. Cause her and me.
Well, what I'm really trying to say is, don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What is that?
Isn't it obvious?
Has Monokuma officially
A
started getting
suicide
involved?
note. Sakura's suicide note.
What? But Hina already.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
Monster.
This is the one Sakura dressed to
freaking
Hina and put in her room.
What? Then you lied to me?
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Okay, kick him with a bear and Nards.
I can't help it if you... I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value.
I was about to say, this is genuinely worse than Byakuya getting involved in the second
I
case.
agree.
Fuck him like a football.
It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
You filthy little.
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything.
You did everything.
Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene. Cut.
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice. But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with an idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place? And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know?
Okay,
You can never hear the rest of their story. Their truth is lost in the darkness. Gives me the willies.
There's some truth in there, and I hate that.
Hey, Monokuma,
Oh,
your
sorry.
story won't be known once I'm finished with you.
Your ending is mine to decide.
Could you
How
get
do you
on with
feel
it, please?
willies if you're just a cold and stainless
Okay,
machine?
geez. Talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go.
By the way, Shane, does he ever do a different voice for this, or is it the same?
No, it's always the same voice.
Got it.
Yeah, no worries.
My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here. It was our first night in the strange school the mastermind came to see me. You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool. You might not see the importance of a dojo. My family has watched over it for over 300 years. I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things. However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind. What the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder. They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka.
Oh?
At that point, the plan changed.
So that's who Monokuma was talking to after the Mondo's case, right?
Oh.
I guess that counts, yeah.
The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate. However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken. Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying to desperately stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything, I cannot betray those who would call me their friend. That's how I came to feel.
So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness. I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me. So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind. But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred. I My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal. My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else. Hold on, it's lagging. Okay. Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well. I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder. But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself. The mastermind demands that I kill someone, and that someone will be me. And my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life. If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Man.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Ooh.
Man.
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us. She wanted to stop us from fighting, to protect us.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong.
Oh, come on.
That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that. It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Jeez.
Finally. Hina, I want to apologize to you especially. The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. But please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring it to the class trial to a quick end.
Oh, that's why
Certainly
Monokuma
that
grabbed
happened.
it. That's why he
come on.
grabbed it.
Oh.
I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant. I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf.
Oh, that damn bear.
I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. And though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then, they'll see. I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close, and still.
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Shut up, bear.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you had nearly bit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it.
Sebastian, get the stuffing.
Now then, the next
the
victim
Monokuma stuffing.
has been decided.
We're punting it to Canada.
What do you mean? Next victim. Nobody here blames anyone. First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Huh?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
Speak for yourself, Brainlet.
You monster.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
This is all because of our misplaced hatred. I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
What a man.
What?
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What the heck? This is not how it's supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you.
Wait, is that
Remember?
SNES?
Your
SNES?
enemy is each other.
Okay, you get
Oh my god.
Get out.
He's absolutely right about that.
No, he's not.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you?
Shut up! Nope. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm mad at this bear, I'm sorry. This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win.
Wait, Jason, don't you need like to make the loud noise for the waveform?
Oh, I'm also taking it down. I'm also taking notes.
Okay.
For the
There can be
timestamp.
no doubt that there can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game,
When Monokuma calls you lovely, you know you're messed up.
which is why
Oh,
I
it's
am
good music.
bowing out of the game.
Oh,
Yes!
see,
Yo,
you can tell that this is like a new turning point in the game because this soundtrack plays.
Yes,
Sir.
Huh?
Sakura and Hino are both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game. There's no point in participating in a game which has lost the sense of excitement,
He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit.
which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What's going on here?
Now I only have one thing to look forward to, and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me.
Ooh, character arc.
Byakuya! Does this mean?
Don't misunderstand.
He's funny.
I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking.
Yes, you have.
wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a good guy, maybe I can catch a fire.
Everyone.
Byakuya and Toko have joined the party.
We've got our new team members. Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning?
How boring.
You're
The
boring.
music went away. The
But
music went away.
nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
He's gonna kill someone.
The fun time?
Now the question is, who is it gonna be?
Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time!
Huh?
Wait, how?
What do you mean?
Wait, but Sakura's technically the killer, right? And
Don't
she's
tell-
dead.
Don't tell me that Monokuma's gonna mutilate a dead body.
Oh.
You're not gonna.
Is it me?
Oh, heavens no! Just cause the blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule. but I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Use it on
So,
herself.
for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest.
Wait, what?
Leon's coming back, guys.
Special
You
guest.
didn't say it. I was gonna say it.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
So,
Wait, a special
who
guest?
could it
Is it the sign?
No.
What?
No.
Wait, he got a hold. Wait, he has alter ego.
Wait a minute.
He got it from the room.
No.
Oh no.
I mean, it was inevitable.
Hey, Sebastian, you're lucky. You're lucky you didn't give alter ego to Jay.
Yeah,
Yo.
You were on the verge of doing it.
I forgot
He
for a
got a
moment this
hold of
happened.
alter ego. Excavator Destroyer.
Destroyer.
I just.
Oh no.
Oh my. I knew it. Putting alter ego into the secret room was a bad idea.
Oh.
I
That just had
freaking
insult
knew
to
it.
injury.
I am furious.
I don't think.
Goodbye.
We got
Goodbye to my Chihiro voice again.
Oh my god.
You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk.
Phew, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken.
Don't act like you have emotions,
After
you
all,
soulless sack
They
of
say
metal.
for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness.
I want to grill
Fried,
you.
broiled, oh, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at.
Silence.
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
There are many expletives that I want to say, but I cannot.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid.
Alter ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth.
Makoto F-bomb, come on, please.
How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball?
Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. And you killed him.
Is that what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Like, even laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
So, you finally noticed him.
Finally? Oh, no. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop. And I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start.
Who didn't?
What?
You knew. And you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
Well, I mean, the data in the laptop? It was... I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult. So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network, oh, that was just too personal. So I had to do a little, you know, reformatting.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for all of this.
Holy moly, you're super mad, like just unreasonably upset. Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
Postscript?
Yeah, there's still a little bit more about Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully, it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school.
What? A clue?
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. And so, I've learned one thing. Which is, the mastermind has done something to us.
Memory wipe?
I think what they've done is...
Oopsie daisy! Oh, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Punch the bear. Take the letter.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What? You can't just stop at the most important bit.
It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh?
What brain?
It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
I don't even have one of
That's
those.
the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at
right on
all
that
of
one.
you for hardening your resolve.
Fine, but at least Sakura's note.
Like I'd let any of you greaseballs have it.
You contain more grease than all of us.
But
You're a
Oh,
robot.
true, I am. He is a machine.
Sucks for you, loser. Wait,
Kill the bear.
what's
Murder the
this?
bear.
What is it now?
There's one last line in the note.
Destroy the bear.
Destroy.
And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you moose. No matter what. That's seriously it.
Huh. Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh?
Sorry, I didn't know
She
that.
won't
I
lay
probably-
down and die. She'll fight you?
Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say? Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know?
Yeah, get out of here for
And
your own
maybe
good.
take some time to, reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard. See you tomorrow.
What if we all jump him? What if we all jump him? He can't spear us all.
I think you can.
Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message. Her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school.
What final message?
The mastermind
Goodbye.
did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
What
Yeah,
did
yeah,
you do?
Answer me, fool.
The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? Like the Suicide Squad? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off, and the bomb explodes.
But what are we? Some
I've
kind of
seen stuff like that
Squad?
in movies and comics like Suicide Squad, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
So the class trial's over and Monokuma's gone. So now what do we do?
What else is there other than to head back up?
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get out of here.
But
Apologize.
Apologize.
Hina must still feel responsible.
Dial back that ego a bit, girl.
Wow!
The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat. I would never have lost to that kind of challenge.
What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the only ones who figured everything out.
Yeah, you did nothing.
Shut up!
You know.
I mean, I'm still not wrong.
seriously, I'm sorry.
You still don't have the simp card back.
How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one?
He only said it once.
I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
I'm gonna drop kick you.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
I think he's trying to say in his own way that he
Then-
forgives her.
Oh, try.
Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, it's this scene. Oh, I love this scene.
Wait,
What?
I don't remember this scene.
This scene was great.
Keep going,
in
keep
the anime.
going.
Keep going.
That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag? No. No, no. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who disturbed the romance between me and the master.
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him? Thanks,
Sleazeball? Sleazeball?
That's right. I called you a sleazeball, cause you are. Sleazeball.
How rude! Apparently you still have a death wish.
Oh no.
Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
Hey, stop fighting with master. You're making me jealous. I want to abuse, give and take. Me!
My head.
I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends.
Byakuya
Well-
tried, alright?
That's just how it is for now.
This scene was hilarious in the
Wow.
Yeah,
And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over.
We're not
Time
We're
kept
halfway
marching
through.
on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us.
Oh, is it this part?
Ding dong. Bing bong.
There it is.
That was it. That's all I have left in me after that.
Bro,
He's got a wine
This school
bar.
announcement is now 10 p.m. As such, it's official night time. Soon the doors will shut.
Me too.
One more time?
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep.
Bro.
I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me.
Oh,
A
you're sleeping
voice.
like a little baby.
A voice.
You were sleeping like
I
a little
could
baby until
hear
you
a
hear the
voice.
voice.
Huh?
Who should have played this one?
Luigi.
Wah.
Wow. Wait.
Key.
Oh.
Oh, it's.
Wait a
Wait.
minute.
Is this the new
Wait.
student?
Wait.
Wake
No.
Wake
up.
That can't be Monokuma.
Huh?
I don't think it's Monica.
The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Makoto confirmed for eyelids.
Was it
I watch you in your
Oh, no.
Kyoko? Have you been watching me sleep this whole time? Because
Get
that's,
up.
that's
Yes.
kind of creepy.
Get up.
Not
Get
really.
up. We have a city to burn.
Come with me if you want to live. Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here. Wait, what? In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
I'm here to wake you up.
How did you get in?
Also,
Oh,
how? Yeah.
I see. Wait, but my door!
It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless.
It was unlocked. Are you serious?
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. It's like you're an anime character or something.
What time is it?
3 o'clock. In the morning, of course.
It's 3 a.m. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour?
And what's she doing awake at this hour?
It's so late. What happened?
I have a favor I need to ask.
I don't like where this is going.
That was a nice time with the
What's your
favor part.
Favor?
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that.
Okay. But how do you plan to do that?
I don't.
Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered,
Oh, kinky, aren't we?
The data sensor on the 4th floor.
Okay, no, get up.
No, he's gonna whisper this. What?
I'll meet you there.
Ah.
Without another word, she was gone.
Kyoko out.
What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center. But I thought it was locked.
Is it?
I'm too
I think we
curious.
should finish chapter 4.
Yeah, I think we should finish the chapter.
Okay.
Geek, if you need to go to sleep, I don't think. I don't.
Yeah,
I,
no,
I,
he doesn't
I,
care. He doesn't
You
care.
know what? I'm just gonna do it. I don't think it's gonna be that much more.
All right.
I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force,
Rattle, rattle.
it
Rattle.
didn't open.
Wait.
I tried again, but
Rattle, rattle.
maybe it's a pull door? It must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? Data center on the 4th floor. Ah!
Ah,
Oh ho! What are you doing up, mister?
what are you doing up?
Touche.
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know?
Oh, well, I just...
You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling crap I can see for myself. It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something?
No, nothing like that.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know.
Just go shove the
Stop
charger
being
up his
weird and
butt
go
and
back to bed.
I'm just gonna say
No, it's Kyoko.
Kyoko.
What's
yeah,
wrong
probably.
now? Why are you out here making a racket?
Kyoko!
Now you two. Whatever. The two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
You did nothing but read.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto. Let's head back.
What?
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Don't worry about it. Let's just go.
Maybe she's having memory
Okay.
relapses?
Yeah. Yeah! Go on, get out of here. Shoo, shoo.
We're not cats, bear.
So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
So, goodbye.
What?
hold on.
Hmm.
Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that?
Don't worry about it.
I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always. But...
Well then, good night.
Sure. And then... that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Okuro, Ikusaba.
Ooh.
What?
The good song came on.
Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Okuro, Ikusaba.
Is that Monokuma's name?
Is that the name of the 16th?
16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school.
Finally!
The 16th student.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Ultimate despair. Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh, watch out for her.
Her? You're telling me it's a her?
Patrick.
No, I'm not. I'm not thinking about simping. I'm just thinking about
Carlos, calm
what?
down. I lost my
Only one. But
Mukuro
a seventh
Ikusaba.
appears? To be continued.
Alright, good
Next
session,
time
guys. Good night.
on
guys.
Alter Oh no.
What a
Well,
what a
we will continue next time on Danganronpa. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and of course, content on Pixyl Studios has been brought to you in part by the viewers, just like you. Thank you. All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.